In this portion, we are focusing on the eyes, moving the eyes, dancing the eyes, just as if they were a limb. And we usually don't give any attention to our eyes as we move, but it's actually a very important way for us to organize our movements with ease. And our nervous system loves that. So let's begin by just letting our eyes rest in the horizon. Just being aware of where our eyes tend to go. And as we breathe, simply being aware of how our eyes feel in our head. Okay, so that's a starting point for you. Now let's go to our brows. We're going to inhale as we raise our brows. Exhale and let it go. Inhale and raise them. Exhale, let it go. Once more. Beautiful. And now bring your attention to the outer corners of your eyes and imagine that those outer corners are just releasing, yielding, sinking into gravity. Okay? Breathing gently, letting your eyes corners just sink into gravity. Oh, and as you do that, just be aware of how those little muscles around your eyes are letting go, releasing what you don't need, and sinking those areas down and away. Okay. So let's dance our eyes with our head and our hands. The connection between our hands and our eye and head movement is very profound. And so we'll begin by doing a sweeping motion, letting our head and eyes move together. If the rest of your body wants to come along, just allow that. Everything's permissible. If it doesn't, then you just observe that. Then that's good too. And now let's do a sweeping motion above our heads, or like a little arc. Dancing the head with the eyes, minimizing the effort. Okay, if you need to do this in your imagination as well, that's fine. Okay, and now let's bring that movement into a lazy 8. We're going to make an 8 on its side called a lazy 8. And I'd like you to just be aware of if the rest of your body, because of course the head sits atop of the spine, the eyes direct the head. So if the rest of your spine wants to make that lazy 8, your hips, your sits bones, even your knees want to move a little bit, simply allow it. Okay, so don't ever make it happen, put any effort into it, or think you should be doing it. None of that. Just simply be present, be aware, be connected to what feels pleasurable, what feels easy, as you allow that head and eye movement to track your hands. Breathing simply, and then you can reverse the motion, following it gently through space. As you breathe, how can you make this movement simpler, easier, less effort? So letting the eyes rest with the movement. Good. All right, and rest. And now return your eyes to that gaze. You have a few more tools now, so you just be aware of, does your gaze feel the same as when you started just a few minutes ago? Does your body that's been directed by your eyes, how does that feel? Just be aware, and be aware of the differences, because that is what the brain loves, to make nice, quick, easy, and positive change.